Welcome in, beautiful being. My name is Jess. I am the Mother's Priestess. There's a message coming through that the purge is leading to expansion. Those are the words that Hecate has been giving me this morning. The purge is leading to expansion. Things being lost are happening for a reason. This will create space for new ways of being. If you would like to check the links in my bio, please do. My Linktree link is in there, copy paste. I do have my PayHip, which is my website, up with general reading offerings up, but also memberships for the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands memberships, and they each offer different aspects of the priestess in them. So please go check out my website. Also feel free to click on general readings and ask for a reading by me. I do want to let you know that today I'm offering half off, $10 for anyone that messaged me for a general reading. This is a way to offer assistance for me to get to help get new tires. Thank you so much. Feels a little weird and awkward to ask or to say that, but I know that on this platform I am choosing to build a community of people that love and desire to connect and desire to help each other. So I just hope that if you see this and you are able to assist, please know that I did create a post that has my Cash App and my Venmo on there. So if you ever do want to if you do decide that you would like to donate, those are there as well. I just want to say, first and foremost, how much gratitude I have for the new friends on here that I've been making and the new connections that have been speaking up and just like giving insight as to what they've been moving through. It really means a lot to me to connect in this way. So I really appreciate it. Siri. I'm very sensitive, more sensitive than usual this morning. And that's okay. I'm flowing with it. And I really feel like there's this message Hecate is saying and has been letting me know, but I feel very called to share with you that all these things or these ways of being, these old thought processes that you've been giving up, it's clearing out your sacral. But all these old thought processes that you've been giving up is creating space within you for new ways of being, creating space within you for abundance. 3:31 on the timer, 3:33. And this is creating space for receiving, right? As I'm saying this, I'm feeling my receiving opening up, because I'm using my voice and I'm letting y'all know like what I'm moving through, and it's beautiful. It's really beautiful when you open yourself up and you allow yourself to move through the purge without attaching to it, but just allowing it to flow through you, feeling the feelings, and then just allowing them to fall away and just sit with that space. And allowing yourself to feel the space. And I just did that, and I'm feeling very connected right now to Hecate and Archangel Michael. I just saw 444. Archangel Michael is coming through, offering assistance if you will ask. Okay, now let's see what cards come through. This message feels very powerful. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. As I'm speaking about abundance, creating space for the abundance within ourselves, to create our dreams, to manifest our dreams, to bring in our dreams. We are creating space within us for the abundance that will come from our dreams, from creating our dreams. Wow, my hands are so little. Oh, that message is beautiful. Let's see if anything comes out in the cards. Yeah. It will create. Yeah. 9 of Swords, baby. Yeah. I know you've been moving through some anxiety. Ooh, based off of what I've been feeling from the collective, but also like personally, there's been this despair that keeps trying to like sink back in. So maybe you're dealing with some depression or the feelings of purging the depression, but it also creates an emptiness when you purge it, and that emptiness might feel odd at first, and that is okay. Let's see what else comes through here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You're being guided to have strength. You're being told to let go. I'm going to actually look this one up and read it to you because I feel like I'm supposed to. Imposter syndrome just came out with the 7 of Swords in reverse, baby. Okay. Okay. This speaks on insecurity and holding on to things, especially like material things, holding on to things too tightly and not letting go, even though letting go and purging it is what is actually going to help you feel better. A death grip on important possessions can cause you to hunker down or bind you to a fixed spot. This is where insecurity flourishes. Release any desire to hoard and protect your things in healthier ways. And then that coming through with the imposter syndrome and the anxiety and depression. I'm feeling a really burning energy in my heart space. So I really feel like you're going through a heart space purge right now. You are so loved and supported. And this girl just showed up, started going up the tree. So this, I understand this energetically. Going through a heart space purge can be very intense because purges happen, but it's also activating as well because it's creating this space within you that you haven't felt before. And there's a place that you're holding on to. This might be your home life or where you live. That's creating this imposter syndrome within you, okay? It's creating this depression because you've been feeling called to leave for a long time, but you've been allowing yourself to sit in the fear instead of allowing it to propel you forward. And this imposter syndrome is leaking through because you are seeing the same old things, right, on a daily basis. And you've been feeling called to get rid of some things too. I'm feeling that very strongly. This heart space clearing is the business, baby. I can feel it. It's intense. Doesn't always feel very, very loving Because when we're clearing ourselves out of these old thought processes and these old ways of being, there are old thought processes and ways of being that we're used to taking up space within us. So you're moving through this process of purging this. And you're being called to allow what is meant to leave and to be dropped. I'm picturing a person holding all these things in their arms and just deciding to give them up. And it all comes falling and crashing to the ground. And they're so old. These items are so old that it all breaks. And you're left with nothing. And it feels very intense because you're used to clenching and holding these things so tightly to you. But now you are free. You have all this space. And it feels so uncomfortable, and I understand. But because of this uncomfortability, it's caused you to feel a little bit of misstep, as if you are unable to trust yourself because you've felt like giving this place or this space up for a long time, and you've been feeling the call. Source is saying to not shame yourself, to not allow this to bring shame, but allow this to propel you into your wand energy. Don't be afraid to go for it. Don't be afraid to leave the old behind. You are fully supported. And the Knight of Pentacles came out. So I know that you are competent and patient, and you've been intentionally showing up for self and doing the hard stuff, and you will be rewarded for that in some way, shape, or form. But bear with me, this energy is very, 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 very potent, and it's very strong. So it feels like it's like wonky a little bit, like especially up in the headspace. So you might be dealing with some overthinking. Overthinking on the hows. How is this going to happen? How will I do this? I don't have enough money for this. Where's it going to come from? And Source is saying to stop focusing on the how and to continue to step into your into what you have been intentionally working towards. Continue focusing on what makes you happy. Continue focusing on what is causing this expansion, 1344 on the timer. And this will allow more creative flow, which will then lead to more abundance. This will also lead to making making connections and collaborations, which will then lead to more money for you. But you're being guided. You're being guided to trust yourself and to allow the inspiration to flow, and don't restrict it by wanting or having to have things a certain way or having to be in a certain place. Oh, okay. This source is coming through to say that you are able to do this, whatever it is that you are gifted at, you are able to do this wherever you go. Let's see if anything comes out. I feel like 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Whatever this is that you are deciding to shift away from and move away from, there feels like you've been in some way, shape, or form working towards some sort of goal of financial freedom. Okay. Yeah, you're being called to have focus on whatever this is. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I cannot lie. Cannot lie. Hermit in reverse. 10 of Cups. When you allow yourself to move, and this could literally be metaphorically, but also this feels like a collective or a person or people who have been feeling, and I resonate with this, who have been feeling the call to become serious about their yearning to travel and their yearning to move away from their old spaces. Baby. Whew. That felt really good to sing. Whatever, first and foremost, this path that you've chosen, that you've recently realized that you desire to choose on a regular basis, is leading you to your highest truth and your highest aligned path. Surround yourself with things that support you on all levels, mind, body, and spirit right now. You are creating your reality. And there is just this importance of allowing yourself to be in new spaces. And this came out, I spaced. This is a card of travel. So there's this energy of feeling called to be in new spaces, to nurture self, mind, body, and spirit. So that means following through with your yearnings, right? Because this has been one, and we have 2 cards of 3 here. Let me make sure there's no other ones. No. So 33. And I find it beautiful that 3s are coming out because Mondays are the day that I connect with Hecate the most. And 3s are her like sign of transformation, things changing, trying new things, going for it, meeting new people. Yeah. Whomever this is for, allowing yourself to completely shift will allow the rest of this anxiousness and this control, this need to hold on tightly to the past. It will allow it to fall away. Just continue to focus on what brings you joy, and this will bring you to abundance in all the ways, baby, in all the ways. Throat chakra energy. Kundalini. Whoever you are, your energy is potent and powerful. And I know you've been through a lot. But good things are happening once you fully allow yourself to trust and prepare. I love you so much. You are divinely guided and supported in every way possible. Trust that